Hey there viewers, and welcome back to the channel. Today I got a quick and easy one for you. We're working on this 2023 Mitsubishi Highlander, and what we're going to do is everybody always overlooks this one important task that you do after you do an oil change or a any kind of maintenance on your vehicle. Today's vehicles now have a air cabin filter inside for the HVAC system, and what that does is it helps purify the air inside the whole entire cabin system. And if that gets clogged up, you have no air coming out of the vents, or if it gets mildewy or musty, it can smell like dirty feet coming out of the vents all the time too as well. So signs to look for when you need to replace your air cabin filter: you got low flow coming out of the vents here, you'll have low airflow coming out of the vents, or you can have a smell or odor coming out of the vents as well, and that would be signs that you need to replace your cabin air filter. It is recommended to replace them like every 6 months. So I would recommend like every other oil change to replace this. And they're not that hard to do. Most of the times they're just always behind the glove box, which is located right here. So I'm going to show you how to do this one real quick. This is the part number we have for this air filter. We picked this up at O'Reilly's, not a sponsor. And that's the part number right there, 3063. Again, this is a 2023 Mitsubishi Highlander. It's a nice premium interior inside. And so all we're going to do to help keep the inside air cabin fresh, the recommendation on this one is every 12 months to replace this filter. And it will help interior materials, tobacco smoke, dust, pollen, debris, incoming particles, and gases. So it'll help filter all that out. And pretty easy to do these. You just come to the glove box, you open the glove box up. I took everything already out of this glove box. They had the owner's manual stuff in here, insurance and stuff like that. I took it all out just so there's no personal information. And then right here you have a tab and a tab right here as well. You're just going to push those two tabs in. This glove box is going to fall. Let's put a light on so you guys can see. And also down here you have a shock. You see that little shock assist? All that is to help the glove box come in and out nice and easy and smoothly. All you gotta do is just connect that. So you're just gonna grab it. Try to do this so you guys can see. So you just have to grab it, just pull it out, and it will come apart. And then this will allow you to move this more freely. All you gotta do is get a screwdriver, come right here, get the little tab, bring it out some, and that'll bring that. When you pull that tab, it will bring back the little lever. And as soon as I get these out, I'll show you the little lever that we're pushing back on. And you just do the other side as well. I can't see. And then there you go. There you have it. The whole entire glove box just fell out. That's okay because we removed the shock and it just swings on these little hinge pins. Once you get that out, you'll have this box right here. This box right here is what holds your filter, your in-housing filter. We're going to open this up and we're going to see how bad this one is. And then we will replace it. So there's a little tab right here. There's this little tab right here. All you got to do is pull back on that tab. And it releases. And once that releases, this whole piece comes right off. And then you see you have the filter. Make sure that when you're taking these filters out, you look at this arrow so you know which way the airflow is going, and you put it in that exact same way. You don't want to put it in backwards. Then we're going to remove this filter. Be careful with it because there could be a bunch of debris on top, and you don't want to get all that debris up there. And as you can see, it is completely dirty in time for replacement. It's got some debris on top, so we're going to go ahead and replace it. And like I said, the new one we're putting in is a charcoal filter, so it's going to be dark looking, but it helps absorb more odors and debris and gases. So we're going to open it up right now. And this is what this one looks like out of the box. And if you look here, you'll see it says airflow and the arrow pointing down. So you remember, that's why I said you got to make sure you know which way the arrow is going. So this way when you pull it out, it comes, you put it right back in the exact same way. So we're going to open it up. We're going to place this one in the same spot, and then we'll put it back together. This is just a quick little video on how to replace a cabin air filter that normally gets overlooked during vehicle maintenance. This is one of those items that people always forget about, but then they wonder why their air isn't blowing correctly, or it's not as cold anymore, or it's not blowing as high as it used to, or you get an odor. And this would probably be your number one cause for all of that. Most vehicles today have this in here. Again, it's to help the quality of air inside the cabin. And as you can see, it's a nice charcoal looking color. I don't know how well that's picking up on camera, but it is a nice light, nice filter. Looks really good. And all you got to do to put it back in is you just line it right back up with this hole. Insert it in. Make sure it's pushed in firmly. And then get your cover piece, put the tab, slide it into its hole right there, and then this one will just click right on this side. Snapped right in just like so. And all you got to do now is just put your glove box back on its little hinges right there. We're just putting the glove box on the hinges, pressing it back in. Lift it up. And these are the tabs I was telling you about that you just have to push it on the side. These are the tabs. You got one on each side. There's one there and one right here. Those are the tabs that were holding it in. All you do now is just push it straight in. It pops in just like that. It's back to normal again. The glove box is all back to normal. And then don't forget to hook up your little shock piece back here. You're just going to grab it and just reattach and pop right on. And that's all it takes to replace a cabin air filter in most vehicles out there today. This one just happens to be like a 2023 Mitsubishi Highlander. And you're all set after that. So if you like this kind of content, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And share the link, and please subscribe. And we'll bring more videos like this so you guys don't miss out. And look for us on Facebook and Instagram at This Is Our Way TRW. And until next time, thanks for watching.